Hey guys, in this video we're going to finish Quickslots and also fix some common issues we might have. First thing I want to do is update the way we connect item info. For example, in remove item, we do have this, so we're going to make it simple, same as in the previous video. Just remove the comment here, set members in item info, connect it to false, and to set array element. Struct reference will be here from get, and we're only changing the stack, so we'll expose stack, remove this part and connect it from here, and then we can also hide unconnected pins. I have also told you in previous video to change this update quickslot count to -1, but I have realized we're actually using the quantity when we're removing materials, so here we will multiply this by -1, so it's negative value, and we'll connect it to update quickslot count. Compile and save. Now we can find all the other comments we have done, so search for to update underscore item info, click on find in all blueprints, and then let's go through these comments. So this one is in play blueprint, add random stats. We're only changing the stats, so set members in item info, struct reference we have here, and we'll expose stats, connect local random stats, delete this, and we actually don't need this part, and remove the comment. Next one, in the results we got in generate loot, in loot component, remove this, set members in item info, we're only changing stack, remove this part, and it goes from the random, and again we don't need this, and connect out row to struct reference. Next one is in add random loot. This time we do have a struct inside of struct that we're changing, so we will do set members in item info. We will expose crafting, and from crafting we will set members in crafting, and here we'll need to expose only recipe, so we'll Control X, paste it here, connect it to recipe of, and from false it will go here, this will go here and here to add, and we need to connect this struct reference, which is item info, and we have one here from add random stats, and this struct reference is just crafting, so we do have it open here, we can connect crafting only, and now this whole part can go. Let me just quickly have a look if in add random stats if there is not something we need to connect. No, that is all good. Right, next comment, it's in interactable items. Here we're changing the same thing, so it's the crafting, set members in item info, we'll expose crafting, set members in crafting, and struct reference for item info we have here, and struct reference for crafting we can connect from this part, remove this, random stat pool, Control X, expose recipe of, paste it and connect it to recipe, and then make sure we connect all of them back and all of the struct references are filled up. And this one we can remove and hide unconnected pins, and we won't have to touch all of these again. Now another comment, we got two more. So one is in remove item from trader, So set members in item info, connected. Again, it's only stack. Remove this, connect the stack, and struct the reference we can get from here. And here we hide unconnected pins. And then the last command, that is in pickup item to trader. So we're adding to stack set members in item info. I'll remove the comment. Struct reference is local item info found. It's stack. And we will add it from here. Hide unconnected pins. That should be all. There is one more down here, and it actually doesn't have a drop chance connected, so we would have a trouble with that. What we're actually changing, we're just setting stack to 1. So set members in item info, connected here from false, expose stack, set it to 1, struct reference. I think this is not a variable again, so it won't let us change it. So we need to promote item info here in the beginning, promote to local variable, local item info. And then we can set it from here and stack of 1. And now I think we had one in trader as well, that when I was testing it, my quick slots weren't updating. Let me have a look in trader blueprint. Now we have it open. So event graph, yeah, there is one here. So set trader inventory in the beginning when we're setting it, and also drop chance is not connected, so it actually wasn't updating my quick slots because it couldn't find the item. So what we're doing here, stack. So set members in item info, connected, do stack, and connect it from the clump. And this one will hide unconnected pins. And struct reference also here from random stats. Cool, that is all from updating the items. Now we can set it up so the quick slots would also work for arrows, because at the moment they are not, because this item count, it actually doesn't find how many arrows we have. And also this item count is giving us a bit of weird information at the moment, because I've put this is greater than 1 on max stack, and if it is, it's adding to the count, but if it's weapons, it won't even add 1 to the count, so it will always be 0. So we don't see it because we don't not displaying count if it's less than 1, but that is what it's returning, so it would give us issue. First thing I want to do is in the event graph of Quickslot, here in on-clicked Quickslot button, we do have this set Quickslot, but then we're updating Quickslot and setting it again, so we don't need it. It's running twice. And then for the arrow, we also going to keep this count as an item count, because at the moment we're setting it from the stack, which is wrong in the beginning, because there could be 2 stacks of items and it only gives us the number of that one count. So if we had 40 potions, 20 and 20, then it would only give us 20 in the inventory. So let's remove, not remove, just remove the stack, and we'll do this function Control X here, and from return value we'll set the count. And now inside, first we need to check if it's an arrow. so it can actually find the arrows in the inventory. And the way we're going to do that only from class is class is child of, and here we will set base arrow. So all of the items we have are children of items BP, but arrows we are creating from base arrow as well, so it will be class of base arrow. And that way we will know that this is an arrow. So after branch, if it's an arrow, move this back, we will get quiver. We will promote it to local variable, which will be local inventory. On true. On false, we can get this inventory, Control and X, and set it to local inventory. And then we will connect it here, get this local variable and connect it to array to loop. And now, as I said, this won't count any weapons. I have given this protection so we wouldn't actually have 10 iron swords with different stats counted in a quick slot, but we want to always have at least one. So here on account, we will do max integer. We're not doing minimum integer because that returns 0 if it's 0. That returns smallest one of 2, but this one will return the greatest one of 2. So here if we put 1, it will never return 0, because even if this one is 0, it will return the maximum value, which is 1, and connect it to count. And now we should have correct count for everything. What is the error in item info? Where was this? Add random stats. Right, okay, so this is not a variable again. So in the beginning, promote this to local variable, local item info. And here, remove it and connect the local item info. Back to quick slots. So we now have a count of arrows or items. We will set the count, and here we will just set the count from the variable. That is for the arrows. Now let's test some of it out. So pick up some items. I only have one arrow, so let's pick up 3. Pick up some of these. Set quick slot, set it to this one, set quick slot, we have 5, set quick slot here, arrows, set quick slot. It shows us 3 arrows now. We can use arrows, so I can tell you if the use item works, but when we remove item or destroy one, you can see it's changed to 2. I can drink potions, and it seems to be working all fine. So that is for arrows. Now we need to change it for upgrade item, because at the moment if we upgraded the items, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't find it in a quick slot because it's different stats. So in the widgets, open upgrade, and in the graph, what do we have? On-clicked upgrade button. So here we're removing that item from the inventory, which will actually remove it from our quick slot count, but then we're picking up item which is different, that's upgraded one, so it doesn't add to the pickup. So after remove, we will move everything from here all the way till the end, shift and select this one. We'll need not that much space. Then from player reference, we need to get quick slot map, info map. We will need to find first keys and values. So get keys and get values. I'll do values first. Inside the values, we need to find item. We need to find this item that we are removing, we need to check if it's saved inside our Quickslots. And here again, if it wasn't found, it will return -1. So we need to check not equal -1. That means we have found the item. Do branch. And if we have found the item, that means we need to get a copy on this index where we found the item, and that's where we're going to get the quickslot map again. Or from here, just drag and do add and connect here. So we will add the same slot that we have now, and we will add the upgraded item info. So I know this seems a little bit complex, but this will basically rewrite the item info we have found that we're trying to upgrade with a new one. And then we will upgrade it, sorry, only on true. And on false, we will just continue with remove crafting materials, and we won't have to upgrade it. Now have a one last look on this, and then compile and save, and let's test it out. So let's say I have few plate pans. I'll set first one to quickslot, and it is the one with max health 18. I'm going to buy some of these because I don't have upgrade materials. Upgrade plate pans, so 18.7, that's the first one. I'll upgrade it, go back to inventory, turn it off, and you can see I can still use the pans. I can use them, equip them, and it's the one that we have upgraded pants, except for I can see my pants says 1, not +1. Don't know what I've done with the upgrading now. So upgrade widget, now that will be tooltip. I'll just quickly go to tooltip, +1. Item upgrade text, file references by name all. Set text to upgrade level. Alright, this needs to be append, otherwise we won't have plus. Just search append anywhere. This is not what I wanted to be fixing, but while we're here, so it will be plus and upgrade level. There we go. So that is fixed for upgrading items and a Quickslots. And then we will have one more issue when we set same item to different Quickslots. And then when I press 3 on the keyboard, it's using the last one I have set, because it keeps rewriting it inside the Quickslot map array with the new one, with the last one that we have used. So we need to fix it that when we set the Quickslot that already exists, we need to remove that one. So inside the player blueprint, we're going to create a new function, and this one will be remove duplicate Quickslots. Or Quickslot, because doesn't matter. One of those. And then here we'll need the input of item info. Which will be item info. Just in case, first let's get a map. We will again need values and keys. and we will find from the values. So we'll be searching for the item, but let's set members to stack of 1, just in case we pass the one with multiple stacks to this function. So set members, expose stack, and leave it at 1, and then this goes directly to here. Now again, from find item, if this not equal -1, that means we have found the item. Do branch. We will need to get from the keys, we will need to get a copy of where we found the item. So this one here, that will give us our key. And now on true, we can actually from the map array, we can do it from here, we'll remove that index on true, and it will be this one here. So it will remove all, well, no, only one other index that it will find, because we'll do it every time we set a quick slot, so we only need to check it once. And then here we will need to probably promote this to local variable. We need to keep a reference. This will be local slot index. We'll do it before. And that is because now we want to again tell all the widgets that, or tell the widget that we have removed to update the icon and count and everything else. And for that we can go to our interface, quickslot BPI, and in here we will add function which will be remove duplicate. And we will need input slot index, and this will be integer. Compile and save. And now inside the player, in this function, we will do get all widgets of class, which will be quickslot, and for each loop we will no, that's not saved here. We need to search for, from the array element, remove duplicate message, so to send a message to all of the quick slots with the slot index that we have saved here. So local slot index, compile and save. And now inside Quickslots we do have this new interface function, update not that one, remove duplicate. Here we need to check if this equals our Quickslot slot index, true, and we need to, let's hide the image overlay, set visibility to hidden, just in case it was on. Item count text, don't have enough space. Item count text, we will also set visibility to hidden. Then next one, we have keybind text that can stay. Quickslot button is fine. Quickslot icon we need to hide, so set visibility to hidden. And then we need to reset the class, so it doesn't keep any value here. We need to reset the slot icon, and we also need to reset the count to 0. Compile and save, and then we just need to call that function to check if it's duplicate quickslot, and we need to do it before we add it. So here move this back, because if we add it to Quickslot, it will be that one that it will find. So before, get a player reference and remove duplicate Quickslot, and it will be the active item info we have just clicked on to find. Compile and save. And let's see what else we need to do. Duplicate. This should be alright. We're setting it to 1 in the beginning. Let's try this out. I'll pick up some health potions, set Quickslot to this one, and then I'll set the Quickslot to different one, and it actually doesn't work. So let's see what I've actually done wrong. In the player item info stack 1, finding it, getting it. Okay, get all widgets of class, need to uncheck top level only, otherwise it won't get all of them and won't send that remove duplicate function. Let's see, that should fix it. Pick up some items, set potion to number 3, set Quickslot to C, and now it switches to different Quickslot and we can use it. If it's empty, we can switch the weapon, this one and this one and this one, and still equip it, and it seems to be working fine. If I unequip it, and still can switch it. Perfect. So I think that's pretty much it. There is one more thing, just visually. Quickslot itself, it's too flashy when we hover, so let's go to button, copy this normal style, copy this hovered and pressed, paste it to these two, and I'm only going to change the outline on hovered to width 3 and change it to like silverish, almost white, and then copy these outline settings and do it in paste or pressed outline settings, and that way when we now setting the Quickslots, it's not as flashy, we only have outline, looking much better I think. Perfect, and that is it. We have Quickslots done, and let me just say it was pain in the ass to figure it out, but I think we do have really good system that is not very expensive to actually loop through the inventory all the time or anything, and we can move on to other things. Cool, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.